Hello again, Venom Pooty here, and today we got something a bit different. We have about a year for you to comment and think on this, but for the Washington State Fair in 2017, what would you like me to cover? Right now, we're going to be going through a lot of options of stuff either just barely missed, or had to leave early on, or didn't have the funds to take part in on top of everything I did do. So I'm wanting your vote. Please take part in this with me and help me plan. Help me plan how I'm going to spend next year. The items that have the most votes get the highest priority. Votes from a subscriber count double. Votes from people who like this video and my channel, maybe other videos, they also count double. If you do that and you're a subscriber, it counts for 4. And if you leave a comment on this, or rather, if you leave a comment on my other videos, your comment or vote in some other please comment on this video, though. Alright, let's just get that right out there. If you've commented on other videos of mine, then your comment counts for 6. And if you donate to my Lung Force page, it counts for 8. That is fundraising for the Lung Cancer Support Walk I take part in every year. That will obviously be for 2017. Although, if you submit after the 2017 walk, you still have about half a year before the fair, and that'll be counting towards the 2018 walk, and it'll still be good. So if you do all those things, it counts for 8. Any one of those things is times 2, and it stacks up depending on how many of each you've done. So with that out of the way, first up, they have cooking demonstrations. Not quite every hour, but pretty close. Say hi to the Extreme Scream. There's hot scones. That's the fair brand scones. You may have seen them at your fair. Here's smoothies and shortcakes. There are a lot of games to choose from. Please specify games. You can even specify types of prizes, although I can't guarantee that in advance. Unless you want me to go for posters. There's pretty much just the one poster game. And that's where you're throwing darts, and what you land on, you take home. Beyond that, it's pretty much just stuffed animals. Feel free to pause the video at any time to get a better sense of the names. But there is a lot to go through. If you want my 2 cents, I have greatest confidence on throwing the darts at the posters and at playing skee-ball, because that's what I practice at the arcade. I do try to capture first-person perspective on rides like that roller coaster. I haven't handled a bow since high school, so that would be interesting. Now on to the food. I've tried to pander to the internet's love obsession with bacon by going to bacon, 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 but there's only so many kinds of bacon. Now here's something I really wanted to try, specifically alligator. It's just I ran out of funds this year on top of everything else I did. Again, lots to choose from. When it's up to my own devices, I go for whatever sounds most exotic and strange. Or is bacon specified in order to pander? I don't think I'll be doing that in the future, because it really hasn't brought me much success, and I'm running out of options. I tried the waffle bacon and the chocolate covered bacon last year. I recommend the chocolate covered bacon, not the waffle covered bacon, and it really didn't seem to amount to any great love in view account. Although I haven't done funnel cakes yet in any past years, and that's supposed to be circus and carnival tradition, traditional fare. I've heard of apple chips before, but this is my first time encountering apple fries. I certainly know caramel apples, but apple fries is new. I haven't been in one of those big... Oh, good Lord, there's something for a picture. I haven't seen any of those big indoor walk-through ride things since I was a little kid. Haven't been inside one. Haven't been on the Matterhorn in that long either. Haunted Mansion would make a great Halloween video on its own, I guess. The fair has several fudge, just a couple fudge dispensaries of different brands, but there's just the one taffy. There's just the one fair taffy. Who else has those foot massagers like that? And here's local history of the area, dating back to the Old West. You see that fudge I mentioned? This one also has caramel apple, so it's a good 2-for-1 stop, except it really doesn't have all that many flavors of fudge. Oh, elephant ears. People around here just love the elephant ears, but good Lord, they're massive and cumbersome. Okay, there's a different place with bacon. And it's at a funnel cake stand, too. This one claims to be biggest at the fair. I can measure that for you if you want. Here's something I passed by again and again since high school. Meaning to get to someday, but I keep slipping it up somehow. If anyone's familiar with pierogi, they can tell me what to look for. I'm perfectly familiar with bratwurst. Though I haven't had any from Europe. Maybe they're doing it old-fashioned style. I don't know. Now, here's one that had a lot of boasting on all sides of the building and massive lines at all hours of the day that I was either too hungry or impatient or short on time for. Brank's Barbecue. I let it slip that I was taking a bunch of pictures for the purposes of this exact video, and they insisted on posing with the display in the menu. Or just the display anyhow. They were very excited to be a part of it. Even more excited than I was when I heard there was fried pie for sale. Vintage. Quintessential Americana. I do not want to hold my camera on this. I do not want to do first-person take on that. Ooh, right next to the elephant ears. Oh, be still my beating arteries. I'm not entirely sure what the Dole Whip actually is. And this needs no explanation. So, you know the deal. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and what have you. Please comment, and the more you circulate this, the more people stand to comment. You can get more votes that way for what you want me to do. I am completely at your mercy. I know that's not a wise position to put myself in knowingly on the internet, but here I am. Have at me.